What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I'm Reckless. You already know what's going on. Got another Elon Musk, you know what I'm saying, exposing more, you know what I'm saying, more and more. Seeing this one though, I immediately had to hop on this one. Nancy Pelosi. Definitely, I already know it's gonna be a very interesting video. Other videos you want me to check out, make sure y'all comment down below. Email me LifeWithRecklezz@yahoo.com or hit me in the DMs, LifeWithRecklezz on Instagram. You already know what's going down. Let's get in the video.
Nancy Pelosi has been a scandalous political figure for her rather controversial and bold political stances and statements. But who would have imagined that the speaker's scandalous history could have trickled down to her bank account? As Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, dunked her fingers into public coffers, Elon Musk just revealed her shady business practices. Can this evidence be confirmed? Will the Joe Biden administration call out on one of their own? What consequences is the Speaker going to face? Watch the video to the very end as we expose Nancy Pelosi's insane corruption. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon so you never miss another
The original video will be in the description box down below, so y'all can go check that out. Definitely gotta get that to know.
Update from us. Elon Musk blasted Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, in a private meeting, saying that while she was in office, she amassed enormous riches. When President Trump's net worth was zero, Nancy Pelosi's has gained $191 million during the same reign. The gains benefited by Pelosi from her role as a public servant have come out loud and clear. Pelosi is one of the wealthiest members of Congress, according to financial reports, with assets ranging from $57 million to $271 million. The House of Representatives Speaker has got a lot of explanation for her immaculate net worth, with her $21,000 salary. However, the absolute numbers about her wealth remain unknown, as there isn't enough information in her public reports to determine
$21,000 salary. We talking about millions.
Her net worth or how much it has increased during her time in Congress. Though speculation suggests that the gain would be close to $191 million. In the 34 years that Pelosi has served in Congress, the U.S. economy has quadrupled, the stock market has soared by more than 1,500%, and property values in Pelosi's hometown of San Francisco have skyrocketed along with the development of Silicon Valley and the internet. While Joe Biden's record inflation hurts working-class households, corrupt politicians and career bureaucrats continue to game the system for their own benefit. Paul Pelosi, Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband, recently invested over $1 million in a computer chip stock just weeks before there is a significant vote that could provide up to $52 billion in subsidies to the industry.
Wow.
This is just one more example of corruption from the swamp. You may recall a similar incident from last year when Speaker Pelosi killed a bill to limit the influence of big tech. A financial disclosure from July 2021 revealed that Mr. Pelosi bought thousands of shares of Alphabet, Google's parent company. Pelosi made well more than $5 million from just that sensible trade. Families in the Granite State are struggling, while the Pelosi family is profiting greatly from insider trading. Chris Pop.
And there's a lot of dark stuff lingering around. This is another insane
One
video.
of her leading opponents previously preached about leading the campaign to outlaw congressional stock trading, but nothing has come of his remarks. In spite of Papa's publicity releases throughout the election year, Nancy Pelosi and her colleagues are making a ton of money. Since he moved to Washington, Papa's hasn't challenged the Pelosi family, which explains why he doesn't hold them responsible. So what did Pelosi do to defend herself? To defend her most trustworthy vote in November, Nancy Pelosi and her dark money organizations plan to spend $5 million in dark money to back Papa's. Papa's consistently supports Pelosi in her voting decisions and keeps a blind eye to her criminality in return for the millions of dollars in dark money. Because career politicians like Chris Papa's and Nancy Pelosi game the system for their own benefit while working-class Americans are left holding the bag for their trillion-dollar spending binges, trust in American democracy is at an all-time low. The laws as they stand are obviously ineffective, which is why I proposed a ban on individual stock ownership and trading for members of Congress, as well as members of their close family in January. While they're in office, all members' financial interests ought to be placed in a blind trust. Every member of Congress who is discovered to have violated this rule must forfeit their pay and pay a 100% fine on any profits they made in the illicit trade. After Nancy Pelosi's husband was arrested for alleged drunk driving close to the couple's $5 million Napa Valley vineyard, a left-wing Democrat running against Pelosi in the June 7th California House primary, attacked a longtime legislator as a corrupt oligarch who only serves the wealthy. Shahid Butter, a candidate challenging the 18-term Democrat in California's 12th district, told the Post in an interview, "More people are beginning to recognize the corruption of the incumbent, which is ultimately why I ran. I'm not a politician, you know. I'm an agent of accountability." The civil liberties lawyer continued. Less than 48 hours after the 82-year-old Paul Pelosi was charged with driving under the influence, Buttar, one of the 3 Democrats challenged.
And I already knew he was going to get out of there. He wasn't going to spend long in there. But it's just kind of crazy because it's so many people like that. And I don't know like if y'all do or anything like that, but I take that serious, you know, like I already don't like when like I don't drink. And I'm not going to say that I don't like people that drink, but I don't like drinking. It's reason on behind that, history behind that. It's not myself, you know, it's just people that's around me. I don't really like, you know, the whole drinking thing. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be no, you know, hypocrite or anything. I did, you know, one time, I think I was 21 when I first turned 21. Then I didn't like the feeling. I just didn't like it. And then after that, stuff just got bad, like around just seeing that and stuff like that. And then, you know, seeing people that, you know, having DUIs or, you know, people that then, you know, killed somebody else with drinking and driving. And that right there is just, I don't know. That's crazy to me. But I already knew, you know, you get what is that? Misdemeanor. You know what I'm saying? So driving under influence. So
Paul Pelosi was charged with driving under the influence. Buttar, one of the 3 Democrats challenging Pelosi in the primary, spoke out. Buttar claimed that the Pelosi family's ongoing history of insider dealing and Nancy's failure to confront any rivals since 1987 were honestly even more disgusting than the need to pursue drunk driving. The stock transactions of Nancy and Paul Pelosi have drawn a lot of attention in the previous 12 months. The pair had amassed millions in optimistic call options for stocks like Google, Salesforce, Micron Technology, and Roblox, the speaker revealed in December. Insiders told the Post that she was slow-walking attempts to control big tech at the same time. That month, Pelosi defended the ability of lawmakers to gain rich from the market, telling reporters, "We're a free market economy. They ought to be able to take part in that." So after this, in March, Paul Pelosi invested $2.2 million in Tesla stock, despite some in Congress suggesting that members and their spouses be prohibited from stock trading. Given that Pelosi and other lawmakers have access to sensitive information and are in charge of passing laws governing firms, critics on both sides of the political divide believe that exchanges like hers offer a conflict of interest. The Pelosis are thought to be rich, well over $100 million, and Paul Pelosi has stock and option holdings worth tens of millions of dollars. The speaker doesn't hold any shares personally. Buttar claimed that because of her extraordinary affluence, she is even more cut off from the problems faced by typical San Franciscans in her neighborhood.
But that's the thing, though. I feel like a lot of it now, like especially with people like, you know, that's in the administration of, y'all know who, it's people that's in, you know, obviously the higher up, that is just money for themselves and not money to help out what we're in a bad spot right now. We're in a bad spot right now. It's a lot going on. Like I said, getting into politics 4 months ago, seeing stuff now and seeing like all the stuff that's going on is crazy. I don't know if it was crazier before, but I do know since reacting, it's been one thing after another.
She is not a constituent representative. According to her record, she is only there to line her own pockets, which is what she spent the most of her time doing. I have faith that San Francisco can free its voice in Washington and get rid of the crooked oligarch who has been stifling the voice of our city for a generation. Buttar also acknowledged the severe housing shortage in San Francisco and wants to create a right to housing to address it. He criticized business Democrats like Pelosi who treat housing as a commodity and have led to a city with more vacant homes than those in need of refuge. However, the battle ahead for Buttar is an extremely challenging one. In 2018 and 2020, he previously ran for Congress. He faced Pelosi in the general election 2 years ago after winning the primary, but he received only 81,000 votes as opposed to Pelosi's 281,000. Buttar, a Muslim, feels that after being accused of sexual harassment in a Medium essay, his candidacy was hampered by a racist smear campaign. He adamantly refutes the charge and filed a defamation lawsuit against the San Francisco Chronicle after it.
And I'm tired of that. Like, I feel like we're in a time right now that you know, and I don't know really before because, like I said, I just got into politics, that I see a lot of stealing votes. I see a lot of that. And it's almost scary because it's like you go there, you do as needed, you know, what you're supposed to do. You go and vote, and it becomes rigged. And I'm telling y'all, it's so much corruption. It's so much, just everything that's messed up. It's sad.
It published 2 articles regarding the allegations. The situation is still open. The left-leaning contender continued claiming that even though progressive powerhouses like New York Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez are willing to criticize Democratic Party leadership, they lack the guts to support progressive challenges to the leadership. Pelosi's personal corruption made institutional corruption possible. Federal corruption is significantly influenced by institutional corruption in San Francisco, he claimed. I believe a lot of people are becoming more concerned about it. Elon Musk, the new owner of social media site Twitter, seems to have deleted a tweet that he posted on October 30th about the attack on Paul Pelosi, the husband of senior Democratic Party leader and Speaker of the House of Representatives Nancy Pelosi. So what exactly was Musk's role in this massive scam that is being exposed? It's no news that Elon Musk is one of the most outspoken and influential personalities on our planet who hasn't turned his back when it came to exposing some of the biggest politicians in the US. Recently, Musk deleted a tweet made about the story of Paul Pelosi. Musk had tweeted, "There is a tiny possibility there might be more to this story," referring to the attack on Paul Pelosi, or perhaps even the questionable report about the attack on Paul Pelosi. With no explanations, the Tesla owner simply deleted his tweet from his timeline. Was this tweet a mistake or fragments to a larger story that we might be missing out on?
No, we missing out on something. We always missing out on something. It ain't nothing new. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button. Let me know y'all thoughts on the video. Let me know y'all thoughts on, when I heard, how much is being made and how it all sucks, it definitely does. I don't know much about the dude that was running against her or whoever he is, or I don't know much about him. But what I do want to say is the simple fact of I lost what I was about to say. Dang, that usually doesn't even happen. Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because it didn't have nothing to do with the video. What I wanted to say is, Elon Musk. There's a video that somebody sent me. There was a video that somebody sent me. Elon Musk at the border. And obviously doesn't have much to do with the video. Obviously Elon Musk, but I was wondering if y'all want me to check that video out. I was looking at the video yesterday while I seen the little title and seen the thumbnail of it, and I was like, dang, I didn't see this the second time. It wasn't the original video that somebody sent, but it was one of the other ones. I think it was like 14, 15 days ago. He was at the border, and I'm not sure what was said, but I want to know what was said. So if y'all want me to check that out, please comment down below and let me know, or I just check it out myself and see what he said, because I have been on that topic for a little minute now. But definitely I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching this reaction. Make sure y'all hit the like button, that subscribe button. Catch y'all next one.